We're back at the factory, and this time we're wrapping the fuel lines around the little bottom. In fact, I might redo this. I'd quite like that to go all the way around. Loving the curves. Yeah, we might do that. But anyway, we're going to be bringing the fuel all the way to the generators and to feed them so that the output doesn't get saturated and stop us from receiving plastic from this over here. And these need to be fed somehow all the way over to there. I'm still working on that, but we'll find out soon. Give me a few moments. So, what we've been doing here is bringing we got rid of the fuel line and we've replaced it over here. And the idea is that we will run this along here, around here, to this section where it will go round. A bit annoyed about it. Maybe we should just head straight across, potentially. Maybe, yeah, maybe we'll do that. But anyway, that fuel is going to wrap around and then head to them. And then we're going to do some stuff with the plastic here. So we've finally managed to, well, we haven't finished yet, but we're getting there slowly and surely with this. We've brought the lovely little pontoon outwards, and we've had to do a little bit of burying, I'm afraid, down here. Unfortunately, there isn't a lot of space. So what we might do is move this to here and then have it disperse along this line. But we're just connecting it all up for now. And then we'll remove this line afterwards. But I have to say, this happened. I say this. In stream today, we received a little delivery from two of our mods, Mindless and Yana, who very kindly sent me through some chocolate, because we always go on about how we don't have chocolate in stream. So that was very kind of them. Thank you so much, guys. I know you're in chat right now. Thank you. It means a lot to me. But we're gonna go back to the Let's Play, because we've got to sort out that fuel. So what we're doing with this is we're just running this manifold along. We might use some valves in a little bit, but for the time being, it's fine as it is. But we're just submerging the pipes ever so slightly below the water. And as you can see, we're going to unfortunately submerge or clip into the sand a little bit here. But it's fine. We can pretend it's buried. That's not an issue at all. Now you're probably wondering why we're under here. I've managed to run all of the fuel around to there. You'll see that we're having a little problem. All of the lights are flickering on and off, and that's because this isn't yet fully saturated. We need to do something with our plastic, and we've already said that we're going to take it back to the train station, which is all the way, it's somewhere over there, somewhere. So I've got an idea. We're going to bus it underneath here. So for that, I want to have a little idea as to the lines. So you see we've got this, we know that it needs to be in the middle of these. What we're going to do is work out a way, if possible, to take this, and then use micromanage. And now hopefully we can turn this, bring this over here, and we want it to be in line. Or there, or there. Let's go with this. And so from here, we're going to now delete this, hopefully. Yes, the power. We could actually make it look a little bit more supported by adding maybe one of these every now and then. I might have to delete these individually. Actually, I quite like that. We'll see what chat says in a second. But the next thing that we're going to do is run a Mark III line along here. As you can see, we are now busing all that freshly refined plastic, molded plastic, all along this bus. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I quite like this, and I think the general agreement, the consensus in chat is that it looks pretty cool too. But there are still some things that we need to change, like that. What is that? What are you doing? Why? Oh, that was me going to get ready for a break. There's no rest for the wicked, guys. Thank you, autosave. We're going to just fly over there really quickly. Fast. Oof. Headbutt it. And now I'm just going to remove that and add that there. And then you, thankfully we've got some concrete on us. We'll go there. Much better. Right? Perfect. Anyway, this is running all the way around to here, then across and into the train station. And obviously we still have the overflow, so that goes to the sink should we need it. But I'm pretty happy with that. We're back at the fuel generator setup, and the big thing that we're doing at the moment is trying to work out why these are switching on and off. Now, they should be running at 100%. But I think because we've not placed any valves, we've got a bit of a backflow issue, so this might drop back to... Oh, no. We're going to do valves anyway. We'll place a valve going this way and also this way. Now what this will do, will force all the fuel out this way, and this will fill up before this one, in theory. And the same with that way. But what we're going to do is place these before each joint now. So from this one, onwards, ooh, we're gonna fall down. And that will mean that we're building up a manifold system. And so the whole pipe will have to fill up entirely and start from the ends and then work their way back to the center before everything runs 100% efficiently. So we're going to start this off now. The first thing that I want to do is go along here. We could limit this pipe using these valves. We don't need to, because once it's full, we'll just backlog this section like a normal overflow. So what we should see is that this one will turn on and then these ones will. Obviously, we've already got fuel in the pipe, so it's not going to show off easily. But next I'm going to do the other side as well. So be right back. We're back at the factory and we've managed to bring all of the plastic back here. And you can see we're a little overloaded at the moment. But the thing is, we need to produce supercomputers. And supercomputers, as you can see here, are going to require us to produce high-speed connectors. And this is a problem because I've got my cable over there. I've got my quick wire over there. I've got plastic over here. And that's pretty much the same for AI limiters as... Am I producing AI limit? Oh, I am. AI limiters are all the way over there. We've got computers over here. And what's the other one? Oh, we've got some plastic here. But because of this, really what we need to do is get some... We need to go hard drive hunting. I really want the quick wire alt... quick wire alt? The cable alt using quick wire. Can't remember what it's called. As you can see, we've got none at the moment, but what that will allow us to do is to just bring the quick wire across here, and then we'll practically have more or less everything that we need in one space, so that we can just get the supercomputers on the go, and then finish that monstrosity up there, and then get to start on the Megafactory. So what we're going to be doing just now, as my South African friend would say, is go on a hard drive hunt. Which means we need to load up and get rid of some of this stuff. So we are in Satisfactory Calculator. This is one of the best websites online for Satisfactory game stuff. So we have the interactive map. This is what we use all the time. And we're able to stick our save into this calculator and see what we've done so far. And as you can see, we have our Nexus, which we're working on here. We have the train lines and the buses. We have the fuel area over here. And we also have our mini, like our starter factory here, the startings of the Megafactory, and more importantly, it's better. Next thing that we're going to do is actually look for, if we go to drop pods. Oh, my PC is struggling today. This is why we have a PC behind us that we're getting ready to build. These are all the drop pods, man. There's more than I remember. Of course there is. They've added more since update 4. You can actually see ones that we've already done, the slightly grayed out ones. And if we hover over them, right? This is screaming. My PC is screaming. If we hover over, we can see that we're going to need 2 quartz crystal, 10 black powder, 1 modular frame, rotors, all of these things that we're going to need in order to unlock these. These are both 1 rotor. Sweet. Gonna unlock them. Power rotors. Lots of these are rotors. Stators. Oh! You're driving like a madman, Dixie Chris. Dutch Dixie even. While we're here, we might as well check out our lovely, I haven't actually used these before, thing to search. Oh, well, that's just great. We haven't unlocked anything. Oh, well, never mind. We've cleared our first crash site, which means it's time to unlock a new recipe. In fact, what we're going to be doing is putting predictions in chat so that people can put their points at risk, whether it will be a good recipe or a bad one. We'll see. But we're gonna have to wait for 10 minutes. So we're going to check this. That was good timing. Wow. Okay, here we go, guys. Our first recipe. Oh, done. Like, this is a terribly bad selection. Like, you don't really want to use adhered iron plates unless it's late game when, like, oil's available to us. We don't need high-speed wiring, really. Maybe late game, that could be useful. And this one, what's that, petroleum coke? What? Why? Why? Okay, should we do, I think for this one, because they're all pretty terrible, we're just gonna go, let's just go with this one. Just get it out of the way. Oh. Well, on to more. So we've got another hard drive and we're searching it. Unfortunately, my OBS system isn't working properly now, and the hotkey for recording is not working. So I need to remember to manually click record now. But we're gonna see if that's any good. Next, ooh. Now we need to find another hard drive. So, this happened. But hey, I still got a tingle in my foot. Look at that rhythm. Yeah. Tap, tap, tap. So we're running around collecting all of these, and then eventually we'll go back. This is, I think, our 4th one that we've collected. Let's just get out of here quickly. And then I do believe, my memory serves me correctly, there's another one just across from here. And then we'll head over in that direction and try and pick up some more. It's starting to load up. Oh, speaking of which, let's place down the MAM again, because I totally forgot to put it on. And now, onwards, over the ravine. Oh, actually, there's another one up there by the lake. Okay, that's the next one. Here we go. It's ready. We have recycled rubber, which isn't bad. We also have plastic smart plating, which you don't really want to use. But we do have steel-coated plate, which is actually a pretty good one, just not for us right now. So, do we count this as a good one or a bad one, in all honesty? Because if late game, these are actually quite good if you've got plenty of oil and you're trying to improve things like bauxite, because you're obviously not using as many other resources for this. So you're producing a lot more plates, but it's not needed right now. We're back. We're back at the factory. We've got a few more hard drives. If we check over here, we've got 4 available to us. Should probably keep them on me. But more importantly, this has now been done. And I've got a few seconds to wait until I can do this, because the prediction's still going on chat. So if people see they're all bad recipes, they'll put all their points in there, and they'll just get free points. So we're just gonna wait a little bit. Of course, there's an autosave, perfect timing. And here we have insulated cable, which is terrible, really. It's terrible. We do have pure copper ingots, which are really good late game if you're trying to maximize all of the nodes in game. So this is actually a good one. And same with steamed copper sheets. It's pretty much like another great pure recipe. Do we need any of them right now? Not really, but we'll go with this one so that we can, well, if we go with this one now, from the train nexus, we can immediately start doing all of our copper and getting that refined. But yeah, we'll go with a good prediction. But while we're back at base, we haven't got the ult that we want. We can still get started on the supercomputers over there. So, I'll see you on the other side. Well, I've just noticed we've still got our berries in hand. Can't get rid of them now. Okay, here we are. So what we've done is made this space available for supercomputers. Now we're not going to produce these at 100% efficiency. Not yet anyway. What we're doing here is we've got the high-speed connectors that are about to be produced. We're going to run quick-wire along this line to here. I know this is all a bit spaghetti-like at the moment. Please remember, this is a starter factory. It will probably all be removed. I say that. There's quite a lot of stuff to remove. Maybe we won't be removing it, but we'll be leaving it. We'll starve it of resources eventually. But we have our high-speed connectors that are going to be produced here and then brought to the supercomputer factory just there, the manufacturer. That'll produce just enough for us to get by for the time being. So the next thing that we need to do is get that quick wire, which is over there, to here. We're now producing high-speed connectors. And currently, I think that's actually efficient. We might even have a few extra circuit boards. The next thing that we need to do is the supercomputer factory manufacturer for the next one, but that it will be the next episode because we've actually done quite a lot today. We've got through a bit of exploring, and not just exploring, we got some hard drives, we've done a few of them, we've got the high-speed connector going, then the other day we were also doing the fuel generators, we've actually done quite a bit in this episode. But guys, if you did enjoy it, please do drop a thumbs up. And of course, if you do want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. And remember, we do stream immediately after the Let's Play episode over on Twitch at 6 p.m. Well, just before 6 p.m. BST. Anyway, guys, until next time, thank you so much for watching. And as always, special thanks to our amazing supporters, most notably our Solar Eclipse Patreons, The Calamity and Cerebral Tag, as well as our Lunar Eclipse Patreons, Chris McCabe and Lord of July, as well as our Blood Moon of the Day, James Irwin. Anyway, guys, until next time, as always, ciao for now.